What's good, Whisper Nation? I'm Austin Sear. Welcome to my home. It's week 7 in the NFL, and y'all already know the drill. So let's get this thing started
right here
in 3. Donta Freeman is still getting done from a volume respect to the halfback position. Darius Slayton and Evan Ingram are their playmaking options, and they should be getting Sterling Shepard back on Thursday night going up against the Eagles, who have Miles Sanders on the bench. Boston Scott gets a bump up because of that. Travis Fulgham is an interesting option at the wide receiver position, given all the ailments that they're dealing with. Mike Davis filling in for CMC, no problem. Robbie Anderson and DJ Moore look like fine wide receiver starts any week. Speaking of wide receivers, Michael Thomas coming back for the Saints, coming back for you. Alvin Kamara locked into your lineup. Stephon Diggs benefiting from Josh Allen's big ol' arm. Devin Singletary's the halfback you'd like to start. Jamison Crowder's numbers look pretty good pretty much every single given week. Kareem Hunt and Odell Beckham are the only reliable playmakers out of Cleveland. Joe Mixon's been really good, but he's out this week. Giovanni Bernard gets a bump up there. I like Higbee, Boyd, and A.J. Green based on their volume alone. Speaking of 3 big receivers, they got him 2 in Cooper, Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb. It's going to be tough to take them out of your lineups, even if Andy Dalton's struggling. They still got a really bad defense, and the volume on the passes is still keeping up. Ezekiel is locked into your lineup. Terry McLaurin and Antonio Gibson in the backfield. Aaron Jones, Aaron Rodgers, and Devontae Adams. Tonvin has touchdown upside. Deshaun Watson, Will Fuller, David Johnson. DeAndre Swift showed you what his explosive playmaking abilities can be about. Kenny Golladay, TJ Hawkins, and Matt Stafford all in there for you as well. Matt Ryan had a good bounce back week last week. Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Todd Gurley into your lineups. James Conner, Juju Smith-Schuster, and opposite Juju, I like Claypool. Joni Smith at the tight end spot. Derrick Henry looking like that halfback you drafted in the first round. A.J. Brown and Ryan Tannehill looking really good together. Russell Wilson looking really good with Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, Chris Carson, Kenyon Drake, DeAndre Hopkins, Kyler Murray, and Christian Kirk. Boomer bust play. Speaking of boomers, they got a lot of them here in Sammy Watkins, who's out. Scratch that. Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, and CEH, despite Le'Veon joining the team, but welcome to Kansas City, Le'Veon. I keep an eye on this backfield. Melvin Gordon should be coming back. Noah Fant as well, but I'm kind of pausing on this entire team. DJ Shark, James Robinson in your lineups, and I think that Gardner Minshew has a bounce back week going up against the Chargers, who have Josh Kelly, Justin Jackson in the backfield, Big Mike Williams, and Keenan Allen, who's recovering. They're going to score points. I think George Kittle's the only one you can rely on. I don't know if they're going to be scoring any points. I like every single playmaker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the positional spots. Get them started for you. Josh Jacobs, Darren Waller, and Ruggs moving forward, but not this week. Love the volume of David Montgomery and Allen Robinson. And you got Cooper Kupp, you got Robert Woods, and Darrell Henderson at the halfback spot. That's who I'd be starting this week. That is the 2-minute drill in week 7. Let me know how I did, Whisper Nation. Let me know what you'd like to see. Best of luck to you and all your lineups. This is the Fantasy Whispers. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening to the Fantasy Whisperers podcast. You can hear more from John and Travis on Google Play, SoundCloud, and iTunes. You can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at TF Whisperers.